Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
How would Paul Bryant like you to remember?
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Calling has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
And just in case y'all missed it, we are Bam Dam, a damn Alabama family, and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brothers and sisters. Good to have everybody up in here. Thank everybody that tuning in. Everybody's going to rewatch this. We appreciate y'all. One hell of a weekend. One hell of a weekend. And speaking of that, let me go ahead and cue this one thing real quick. Just real quick, I got to cue this. Because my brother I'm about to bring on, ain't no telling when he's going to start. But once he starts, it's going to be a while before he finishes. So right now, with that being said, let me bring on my brother real quick. My brother of It's a Double. Let me bring him on real quick. Here he comes.
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against. And make the damn win. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
William Bryan, how's it going, brother? Well, you got to tell it.
Just so everybody knows. Just so everybody knows. What's that? Go ahead.
No, it's on you. Go ahead. It's all you.
Hey, just so everybody knows, they only hate us because they ain't us. And that's true. That was witnessed in the first two games. 2-0. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Roll down time, my brother. Go ahead.
Roll Tide. Well, right quick, I want to give out a big shout out to Jeff. Thank you for being in here. Nick Saban Jr., thank you, brother. Y'all had a great show the other night. You're doing a damn good job, man. Straight up, Nick Saban.
Yes, sir.
I'm very proud of you. Todd,
Yep.
Roll Tide, brother. Bobby Sprinkles. Roll Tide, brother, and sorry about your loss. William let me know about it, and I do apologize, and I hate it. For your family. You've been going through a lot this year, and I'm so sorry, but Roll Tide Bobby. Ken,
Yes,
Roll Tide brother. Much as I hate to admit it, your balls look damn good this weekend. I have to admit that. So with all that being said, I got TVMA up here on Mr. William. Sir, if you got anything that's weighing on your heart, if you got anything that's on your back holding you down, that you can't get through your day, if you got something you just have to release just to get back to where you want to be, go ahead. Here's your platform, brother. Get up on that damn stool and say it.
Thank you very much. And I want to tell the chat that we didn't talk about this pre-show between me and him, but the first half... Yes. I got my double shot right here. Everybody else got their double shot. I know you already had your meal, and it's been an hour, so you got a chance to go ahead and drink up with us. But The first half looked shitty. I mean, this is what it is. Second half, we came back with fire, and that's what I love. Seemed like every time Alabama gets in a little ditch there, we come back in the second half and pull the motherfucker out. Roll down tire. We got it, brother. Go ahead.
Well, that being said,
Okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I ain't gonna lie about it. But before I get into all my stuff, I've got to say this real quick. And I am more guilty of it than most people. But
Okay.
most Alabama fans, we are all guilty, all of us, that
Right.
we want the championship so bad. We're used to the championship. We're used to the greatness, no matter who the coach is. We're used to it. We're just University of Alabama. So we start hearing the good reports that this during spring practice, what they're doing, the workouts. We're hearing all these reports, and we start getting pumped up. We start
Mm-hmm.
low. We're going, we got to hold
Yes,
back.
sir.
Remember what happened last year? We got, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't. We don't. We start believing it, or we start hoping it's true. We go from hoping it's true to praying it's true to believing it's true. So what
Yeah.
we end up doing, me included,
Yes.
we as
Me too.
Alabama fans put this whole coaching staff, every player on the field, backup players, the water board, the man out there collecting jocks and washing them. We want him to be the best damn jock washer there ever was. And what he is putting in there to keep them soft is keeping our guys motivated. We believe this. It's in
Mm-hmm.
us. We believe this. So we get excited. We think it's all. We put them on a pedestal that are so friggin' high that nobody can touch.
Right.
Nobody. And it's our own damn fault. We're doing it. We're doing it. We have a young team. We have a second year starter quarterback that we're already, me too, hollering, he's going to be a Heisman Trophy winner. He's there. He's already there. He's a second year starter. We have freshmen all over the place. We do not, as Alabama fans, give these players time to develop.
Right.
Now, in our defense, I, I will have to say this. The NIL and transfer portal has made us start thinking even worse this way. But right now, with the NIL and transfer portal, we've only got what we see this year. That's all we can judge. What we see this year. We got a transfer coming in for blah blah. Here's a 5-star here. He did blah blah blah. He did all this good shit. Well, we just bought this player coming in. Blah, blah. Well, next year we might not have them. They may go somewhere else for more money. They may transfer out again. So, at our defense, we're taking this. We're having to learn how to take this year, 1 year at a time. Used to, we could go, all right, we see big boy right there. We see Proctor. Damn, he's good, man. He's great in high school. Man, I can't wait to his third year. That man's gonna get out there. He's gonna build up muscle. He's gonna get lean. We can't wait till we see how. We can't wait for it. We used to be able to do that. I used to enjoy watching the progression of every player on the team as they grew. Defense, everybody. It was so great. You'd see pictures of them when they first come in. They'd be fat like me, they'd come on in, then right before football season, they'd lose about 20 pounds. Then next year you'll see them again. They done build up some muscle. It was so great watching these young men go into men. It was awesome. But we don't have that opportunity no more. So we have to take every year as it is. I mean, it's like the NFL. They're doing NFL, free agency. So you can put all your time and everything in these guys. They're going to be gone. And the coaching is going to be changing also. The coaching on development is going to be, how do I cram so much information in his development for what I need this year? because ain't no guarantee I'm going to have him next year. I need to get him from this point A to point C that I need to win a championship right now. I ain't worried about the long-term, development. I ain't worried about that no more, which is sad. That is so sad. Not only for their physical health, but for their education. They don't get to learn their teachers. They don't get to learn. They don't get to. It's all around. This is very bad for a student athlete, in my opinion. William, I mean, come on, man, give me some feedback. Hey,
totally agree right here. If you see this right here, this is a place to be with our facilities that we got. We got a great weight room. I mean, what was his name? Our guy there. What was his name? Shit, I can't. I'm old as shit. Y'all know that. But this shit. What? Our guy from around Opelika there, not Nick Saban Jr., but the other guy. What's his name there? Anyway, he would mention that, and he even showed the weight room that we've got. It's a great facility, that we've got.
We do.
And we've seen that. And these guys have got this here to do with, and we've got such a great facility for them to work out with, and great teammates there, and then for them to just want to up and leave that. Why do you want to? You're with the best. This team right here has been to damn more national championships in the damn playoffs than anyone. If you make it to the playoffs, hell, that's enough right there to increase your stock. Why don't it stay there? And God forbid that we don't make it to the national championship, which I don't believe that. I believe we're going to go all the way this year. I do. Because we are a dynasty, and we only make legends right here at this place here. We only make legends. Y'all seen that there. Derrick Henry, what is he doing in the NFL? There are others, Mac Jones, he's not doing so well, but he's still being with the Patriots, which is a great team, man, in the NFL. Why do you want to waste your chance at going some other damn college and not get that opportunity? But this is the greatest place to be at. Why would you even want to change? But as you said, Spencer, you said it yourself, NIL and this damn fucking money grabbing shit there, you don't want to go for another damn little more pay raise whenever you can go to NFL and make better money from this college. Why would you want to do that? So go ahead there, brother. I'm on this shit. Go ahead.
No. I mean, you're right. You're right. Believe me, you're right. I was on that train for many years. But as I'm trying to learn where we're going with college football, I've had to change my thinking. I really have. Because our great GOAT, Nick Saban, he set the bar really high, and I hope like hell Warriors sticks around to at least compete for that. But he built the University of Alabama, the whole sports program for every sport we have for longevity development. He built it all for that. He went nutrition, the science, everything. Everything was for longevity. How do we help you for your longevity? Well, all of that has changed. If he knew, I'm going to say 10 years ago, what he knows right now, hey, Icebox, what he knows right now, he probably wouldn't want all that nutrition. He probably wanted all that money to be set in a bank ready to buy players for the NIL. Because your facilities really don't make a shit now. How much money can you pay them? I mean, I'm trying to remember how many players. Actually, I've got it somewhere. I'm going to have to look it up. They were saying when they got to the NFL that Alabama had better workout facilities than the NFL did. That they look forward to their all seasons come back to Alabama to work out with our trainers in our facilities that they got a better workout than they did in the NFL. So, like I said, time changing. But now, with that being said, now, our O line.
Oh shit!
At the beginning of the game, by halftime, I was throwing up.
It's
I'm an
tough.
old offensive lineman, and it just I couldn't believe it. But after several rewatches, what we saw out there, except for I'm gonna say two people on that line, was our backups because we moved people out of the position we've been trading. We had two tackles that was hurt. We just filled in positions. So that was our backup. So that's scary to me because that means we've only got 5 good linemen, offensive linemen. They're all starters. But our backups, each one of them, are very young and need a lot of training. A lot of training. And so that really scared me there but the good thing is, now let me say, good thing on that one is, Mr. Coach DeBoyer, now he knows that when we get our guys back healthy, as we're playing, he's going to have to give these backup linemen more playing time early in the year to get them ready to be a true backup player. I mean, what do you think, William?
Yeah, it's tough whenever you got new players on the line, and I'm the first to admit that, and but I don't know if I'm the first, but you know what I'm saying. You should all these damn penalties and shit is killing us, man. Why do we have so many holding penalties on one guy? One guy gave us all them penalties.
No,
You know, but then we had others too.
Not
But
just one. We had more than one.
I know,
I know who
I
you're
know,
talking
but
about. We only got 2 on him. Look at it. Look at the stats. We only got 2 on
okay.
him. Rest of them across the line.
Yeah, and it's a young line, you know, no doubt it's a young line. So we need to work on that, and hopefully they all got a damn ass chewing in the damn half, in which it showed a little bit, but we still had 3 turnovers, didn't we? We had 3 turnovers that should have never happened, you know.
And it's all in the second half.
Yeah, we should have never had that. So
keep in mind, we were still won 42-16. We did everything we could to shoot ourselves in the foot. But
yeah, exactly right.
What did happen, and I forget the coach for South Florida, his name, but he was saying, I've got to go back and study film and see what happened to us. We can compete with anybody for 3 quarters. Blah, 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 and I got to see what happened in that 4th quarter. I'll tell you exactly what happened in that 4th quarter. Them boys came out full of adrenaline, wide ass open. They wasn't scared of Alabama. They wasn't scared last year. They know they could beat us, and they thought they could beat us this year. They came out wide ass. They gave it every single thing they had. And for South Florida, kudos, brother, because you young men, y'all did. Y'all gave it all out. By the time the 4th quarter ran around, y'all was gassed. Y'all was wore the fuck out.
Yeah.
Offense, defense, everybody. Hell, even your great quarterback was tired of fucking running. He done ran for 100 damn yards. He's hurting. He's tired of getting hit. Y'all, I mean, Alabama, I had to get our off-season training, everything leading up to here. I am so friggin' proud. I'm going to get that in a second. I can't change my tune right now.
Okay.
What I'm saying here is what happened is they got gassed. So when the 4th quarter came around, and then finally Coach DeBoyer said, all right, come on, Eli. I need you up in here, brother. We got to do something. I need you up in here.
Yeah.
So Eli comes in there still a little tender in the ankle. He comes up in here, and he looks like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Why did he look like the greatest thing since sliced bread? Because he was fresh, going against a wore-out defense that he could just push around like they ain't nothing. And so what did we do? We ran right behind him. Boom, boom, boom. Because we had a fresh lineman in there on a wore-out defense. And it worked. That's what I'm saying. I hope Coach DeBoyer sees this and goes, all right, I've got to get these guys, these backups. We don't have no starting line. We got to have a line team. We have to have a line corps. We're going to change them out. Either every other time something. We got to keep our guys fresh. Go ahead and beat them down. Lean on them. They come out there with all that adrenaline coming at us. We just take it on, take it on, take it on. Wear them down. And then we have the energy, not them, to take the game over in the fourth. That's my opinion on this. What do you think, William?
I totally agree. I mean, it's sad that we have to do that, but you know, we've all talked about that rotation. Me and you and Roll Tide even.
Yeah.
You know, all together on this program before. Rotation. We need rotation, and maybe that's not what we're seeing enough of. So that's what we need. And but we don't need somebody that's wore out. You know, like you said, he didn't even took it to the end. But that's what we did. We persevered, even with our fresh men, and you know we, you know, even if I want to say this to the team that's already been on the field for 3 quarters or whatever, persevere. You know, the snail never would have made it to the ark if he didn't persevere to get to the ark. If he didn't keep on going, even though the snail's slow, he kept on going. He kept on going, and he made it there. And that's why we got snails today, brother. Roll down Tide. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I believe me, I agree with you. But that's one thing. And going to the defense, I mean, I am so impressed. I know we made mistakes. I know there was 4 touchdowns that South Florida left on the field because their receiver beat our DB, beat them by 2 to 3 steps a lot of times. He just overthrew them. He couldn't hit them. Well, we got quarterbacks coming up that can hit them. So, yeah, there are going to be some adjustments, some things we're going to have to work on. I am not denying that.
Exactly.
But my comment here is we need to look at the positive. Don't worry. Be happy. Is because with all the screw-ups we had, with everything we had going on, all the penalties, the turnovers, everything we had going on, look at the amount of time our defense is on that field. Now, our defense should have been gassed all to hell. They should have been wore to slap out, sitting on the damn field, go, oh, come on, I'll attack you, come on. You know, should have been wore out. And they were tired. They were hurting. You could see it in their face. But they did the all-season work. They did everything it took to get ready for this kind of season that it stood up. They were ready because we would never had. Granted, everybody talking about Eli Preacher coming in. We talked about everything we did. In 6 minutes, we scored 3 damn touchdowns in 3 minutes. Yes, we did, and I'm proud of all of them. But what people are forgetting is the defense had to stop them 3 and outs to get the ball back because you only had 6 minutes. We scored 3 touchdowns. We had to stop them. And we did it all in 6 minutes. The defense stood up and shut them down in them 6 minutes to get the ball back so we could score. They didn't even score a field goal, all right? That's something I want people to understand. Because they're looking at, oh, Eli Pritchett come in, change the whole fucking game. Oh, God, he's a hero. You know, he was fresh, yes. It was the defense also. It took a team effort to get them 3 touchdowns. I want everybody to understand that. I want everybody who's listening to me understand. It took the whole team taking it on themselves, putting the weight on their shoulders. Go, we got you, Coach. We got you. We got you, Jalen. We got you. We're going to do this. We're going to do it together. And just getting out there and doing it. That's exactly what happened. That's why I'm saying be happy. We have a lot to look forward to. There was a lot of damn fuck ups. There's a lot of mistakes, no doubt. I will give you that. But what it took as a team with 6 minutes left in the game for us to score 3 touchdowns and shut them down. Shut them down. I'm talking about they didn't. My memory, I didn't see a fumble in them last 6 minutes. They didn't throw an interception in the last 6 minutes. I might be wrong on that. I don't remember one. I think we shut them down 3 and outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs. I'm sorry. Y'all got to be impressed with our team. Sorry. Got to be. Got to be. Go ahead, Wade.
I mean, we made big mistakes during the game. I'm on this shit. Y'all know that. I finished about that much, about half a bottle of my damn black label Johnny Walker. So yeah, I'm on this shit. I finished it. So anyway, what Spencer's right. We came through in the damn second half, and Alabama's always been a second half team, and we'll continue to do that. I mean, I don't like for us to be behind in the first half. I don't. But our plays and stuff just wasn't getting it done. But we came together in the second half, and that's what counts. Doesn't matter there. You know what about the rest of it? It's how you finish is what matters. And that's this case right here. I don't care about Bigfoot. I don't care about President Trump right now. We're talking Alabama football right here. Don't care. If y'all want to talk that, go somewhere else. I don't care. This is Alabama football. We're talking about that in our game that we had previously. And we got one coming up, Wisconsin. And I work with a fella that's a Iowa Hawkeyes fan all the way through. He was giving me hell because of what we did and shit. Yeah, I said, yeah, but what happened in the end? When it mattered, we won the motherfucker. And don't you forget that. And I told him that. We won in the end. We won much better than what we did in the first game that we played with the motherfuckers. So what about that? They didn't have nothing else to say. Go ahead, Spencer.
Well, with that being said then, why are you so pissed off? We won at the end of the game 42-16.
Yes.
Why are you so pissed off?
I'm not.
Look at what happened. Look at the full game. Look at what happened.
Right.
You shouldn't be so pissed off. That's my point.
I'm not worried. I'm happy. I'm not worried. I'm being happy. We got it. But, to put that aside, we've got a tougher opponent there in Wisconsin. And this same guy that's a Hawkeye fan said, y'all should have that. No problem, man. Shouldn't be no problem beating Wisconsin. So what do you think about that, brother? What do you think?
There's no such thing of you should have no problem. I learned this way back in junior high school. On any given night, anybody can beat anybody. Depends on the penalties, how the ball bounces, everything. You can't just because somebody's better than you. Don't mean you can't beat them. Straight up. I mean, that's my opinion right off the get-go. You never take any team light whatsoever. Now, I do think that Coach DeBoyer did take South Florida a little light because he's going, I got some dinged up linemen here that I'm just going to have to, I'm going to sit down. I need them 100%. Bring them in on Wisconsin. But Georgia's coming up. I'm going to rest them as much as I can. I'm not even going to dress out, Anyway, I'm not dressing them. I'm going to rest them. Next thing you know, it's just like a 1-point ball game. He's like, oh, shit. Bam. So that's just me. You can't take nobody's life. That's the way I see it. Nobody.
Exactly.
I think it's a good learning experience for everybody. I really do. Even Coach DeBoyer. I think it's a good learning experience from him also. But let's talk about penalties right quick.
Yes.
We got a lot of penalties, and if you go back and look at it, most of them was deserved. I won't deny that. Now, there was a
Right.
lot of non-penalties that should have been called also. I mean, believe me, at halftime, you know, that's my wife. I was saying, take them boys in there, get your best ankle wrap person in there, wrap their hands up, wrap them all the way. They'll come out, just go ahead. They're going to have to damn chicken wing them, you know, block, push them out, you know. No holding because they're all wrapped up, you know. So they're going to have to get caught with a damn around the neck or around the shoulder or something. But, you know, that I was holding that at halftime. But, you know, after coming back and out and looking at it, I'm going, okay, yeah, I understand. They're trying to protect their quarterback. They had first contain, and then they broke real quick, and they didn't release because they didn't want that. They were doing the best they could because they didn't move their feet to get in front of the rusher when they made their first move. They just stepped back, grabbed the hold, and then they was out of play because they had a foot back. They were already over here, so they pulled them that way. So there's your hold. They did not adjust their that can be fixed though. All that can be fixed, every bit of it. So that's what I saw on that one. But watching all the games all day long up to that, even in a Tennessee game, I'm going, what the hell's going on? All the umpires are calling the same shit on every damn game. They're missing the same shit on every damn game. Well, they do have a big cookout. All right, today we're going to focus strictly on the linemen lining up on the line. You got to make sure their head is right. If they're not lined up right, we're going to throw a flag on them. We're going to get that. We're going to handle that one real quick. You know what? I don't get it. I mean, I didn't, but I saw it on every game, not just ours. Tennessee, all of them. And with that being said, I'm going to put this up here right quick. I want to read the official, the rulings this year, 2024, on how the offensive line should line up. So give me 1 second here, everybody. Let me pop this up here right quick.
While you're doing that, I want to say hello to Rags out there.
Hey,
hello, Rags.
Good to see you, brother. All right, real quick. If an ineligible lineman helmet is breaking a line drawn through the waistline of the snapper, which is called a center for the people that don't know, he is legally on the line of scrimmage. If an ineligible lineman's helmet is anywhere between the waistline of the snapper / center and his rear / butt, a warning, listen to this, a warning should be given, but a foul will be called if multiple warnings have already been given. So let me break this down before I go any further. What it is saying, and I think a lot of players, I really think a lot of line coaches misread this because they're thinking their helmet should be at the waistline of the person beside them, which that's why you start seeing the V shape coming out with everybody. But it's not. It's from the waistline of the snapper, the center straight across is where they need to be. Not the guard. Guard can back up to his helmet's right at the waistline. Then the tackle backs up to his waistline. Then the tight end can back up to that tackle. No, it ain't that way at all. I think that's where a lot of these teams are getting in trouble about. It's got to be straight across. But let me say this real quick. When I said warnings, yes, warnings should be given that ain't been given. They're throwing flags automatically. But in their defense, here's one of the old rules right under it. If an offensive player is lined up with their head clearly behind the rear, for you other people's buttocks, of the snapper, a foul will be called without warning. So if by the time you get out to the tackle, he's trying to line up, his head on the waistline. Yeah, his helmet is past the center's butt, snapper's butt. So that's why they're calling it. But I would think right off the get-go, these umpires, especially right now, we'd be going, hey, come on now, this is what's happening. Hey, coach, come here. Let you know if this happens anymore, I've got to throw a flag. So that's just me. I just want to throw that up there real quick because I think a lot of teams and a lot of fans definitely don't understand why that's being addressed this year. Addressed. And I saw it in every damn game I watched. Every one of them. I'm like, what the hell? And one guy got it like 3 times in a row. Bit. What? What? So I think I really think that's the real problem there. I really do. I mean, what do you think, William?
Now, to be honest, there, I want to ask you: is this on our guy or the other team's guy that's going across the line?
Every team I watched, that was stressed. That was stressed all through Saturday. They were calling that left and right on all the teams. Last year, I probably maybe 5 games the whole damn year that anything got called on linemen being too far back, not being on line of scrimmage. What you saw highlighted in blue was the new rules for this year. When I do these rules, when I bring these rules up, anything you see highlighted in blue is the changes for this year. So I really think they made it a point to prove that this year. That's just me. Go ahead.
Well, to be honest with you, and I don't care if it's on Alabama or the other team, but to be honest with you, the old rule was, well, it should have been anyway, if it wasn't. If you cross the line of scrimmage, that we've got, that imaginary line, if that helmet should go across that should be offsides.
Yes.
Plain and simple,
Yeah.
Whether it's us or them.
Or your hand placement. And if your hand placement is there also. No
exactly.
Part of your body can break that plane.
No part. No part across the line of scrimmage. That's the old rule. Why change the shit? Why? Yeah, hi, Tommy Brown there. Roll Tide.
We are blessed to have Bama Red up in here. Hey, Bama Red, good to see you.
Roll Tide, Bama Red.
Brian, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to have you. But anyway, I just want to a few little things that was common between all the games that I wanted to bring out on that one there real quick. One other thing that I really like to talk about.
I mean, I want to ask you this, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, while we're still on this subject, if you don't mind. Who was this more called on during this game? Was it against them or us?
Be honest with you, like I said, this went through all the games I watched. Games I started watching at 12 o'clock. All the way, every game I watched, it was being called on. I don't care who it was. It was being called on.
What's wrong with the old rule? That's common sense. Come on, folks. Come on, NCAA. Come on, shit. Come on. I mean, if your helmet or any part of your body crosses that line of scrimmage, it's all fucking side. What the hell's wrong with that?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll give you that. Before I get into my point I want to make on this, I want to continue down this path. Let's talk about our game, Alabama and South Florida, real quick. All right.
Okay.
We know that Ryan Williams, every time he took off down, he was beating that guy, and that guy, the defensive guy, was grabbing him. Sometime by the shirt pulling it back, sometime had his arm pulling it back. And it wasn't being called. It wasn't being called towards the end of the game. Then they started calling. They still missed several towards, in the third quarter, but they finally called two of them. But yet the offensive line, if they just had an arm draped over, pushing a guy away, not holding, pushing, he'd get a holding call. So it was not, everything was not even in that game. And I felt so sorry for South Florida's left tackle, and I told my wife, bless his heart, because in the fourth quarter, they was trying to. Our defense was shutting them down, shutting them down. But finally, the quarterback broke through and got through, and he got flagged for holding. And they replayed it. Sure enough, he was holding, but he was doing it the whole damn game. And he's throwing his hands up like this. I turned to my wife and went, I feel so sorry for that young man because he's been doing that the whole damn game. You watch what happened to our defenders. They'd pull his shirt. He was grabbing, pulling, and nobody never threw a flag. They waited to the fourth quarter to call that a holding. I felt sorry for the guy. You let me do it the whole game. I'm not going to stop. So that's some umpiring shit right there. They need to fix. If there's going to be a problem, call it the whole damn game. Let the guys know. Here, this is how I'm calling the game. We're going to call it tight. We're calling this. We're calling that. Let them know in the first quarter what to expect the whole damn game. Don't wait till the very fucking end, even if it helps us or hurt us. That's just wrong. I mean, what do you think, William?
Well, I mean, if it's against Alabama, I mean, I don't want to make our fan base mad, but if we got a problem with some things that's happening like that, it should be called, and as Tommy Bryan said, the quarterback did lower his head, that should be called, whether it's on us or on them. So, that should be called, and if it's a damn targeting, call it a targeting, So that's just the way it is.
I still ain't got a chance to finish up my. Well, I ain't going to get off of it, but you talking about targeting. Well, the targeting we got called for.
Right.
Me, and I've rewatched it several times. He actually went down into a tackling position while the runner was coming up to the line. He already put his head down, put his arms out to do a center of the body tackle. Then right when it comes together, the runner ducked the head. And that's how the two helmets hit.
Yeah.
Right? So if that's the case, then every running back, even us, when our running backs go through that line of scrimmage, they're ducking that head. There's a reason for that. They're protecting themselves. They're ducking that head. So when a running back goes through and they duck their head, are they not initiating targeting? So are they not supposed to get called for it? They got to adjust these rulings and where it can be. You know when it's intentional. God, you ain't even trying to tackle. You got the arms back. You trying to hurt somebody. Come on. And when running backs or anybody does the line of scrimmage, you can't call damn targeting unless they're on their knees on the ground and you go up there and you nail them. I mean, come on, that's bullshit. All right, but now with that being said, there was
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I want to ask you a question. I mean, I know we've got all these rules and shit, and I'm on this shit, and of course I am. But I want to ask you this. If our quarterback is initiating a hit, that's probably going to be called. But in the long run, I'm on the shit. In the long run, he's trying to protect himself from being injured. Why call something if he's trying to protect himself or his opponent? Because sometimes that happens just against an opponent. If I hit him this way, why he's gonna hurt? So I'm gonna turn a little bit, but my helmet's still gonna contact him. You know what I mean? It's gonna contact, but I'm still gonna get called for it. But I'm trying to protect him. I mean, should that be called? Really?
Hey, Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff Roy. No, that's my point.
What do you think?
That is a football play. That's why they have helmets. People forget. They played this game with leather helmets on for a long damn time.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people got head injuries. A lot of people still got, concussions and all that. But you knew that you played the sport. If you're scared of getting hurt, don't play football. Don't play basketball. Don't even
Right.
go fishing because you're going to get a hook stuck up your ass sooner or later. All right? If you're scared of getting hurt, don't play sports. Bottom fucking line. Cut and dry. But no, I agree with you, William. When there's an intent to hurt, like when they was going after Milrose's knee and it was obvious, they come in and went straight to the knee, to the side, and
Right.
then twisted it. Oh, that was obvious. That was an intent to hurt. That's
Right.
obvious. See, that's what I'm saying. It's obvious when people are trying to hurt somebody. It's obvious. Don't
Right.
make a rule that's the judgment of an umpire who's betting on the damn game already. Who's if he gets this, he's gonna win his money. Go ahead, William.
I wanna say this here, and that goes back to the past. And all our damn opponents would say, "Why are y'all living in the past?" But it's been evident of Mississippi State games with us that they were doing it with intent to hurt us, and you know that with Tua. Remember how he got hurt on their damn fucking Mississippi State game on their turf? That fucking was intent to hurt Tua. You know that, and we all seen that.
Nah, I gotta disagree with that one. I'm sorry.
Okay,
That
go
one
ahead.
Mississippi State with Tua. Tua's running around too damn long back there. His ass should damn throw that ball away. Let just play another down. He was running around trying to find something. He
Okay.
got hit from the back and folded that knee up.
Okay.
Because the guy was chasing him all over the damn place. He could have got rid of the ball. So I'm gonna have to defend them, and damn you for making me defend Mississippi State. But
I'm
damn
sorry.
it, you did.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm just saying, no, I can't do that. But it is football, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all watching has played football. The crown of the helmet's what they're talking about. Yes, and I'm sorry. Next week I will put Thursday night I'll pull the rule up what they call crown of the helmet. But what's the difference of a defender who's going in for a tackle mode, ducking his head at ducking his head right there to tackle, or a running back running up and ducking his head, putting his crown out there, making first contact? What is the difference? One is running full speed, one is standing there. Just saying. That is a football act.
But
You know when it's intent to hurt. And
right.
they need to get this out of the umpire's ear. Get it, because right now they don't have to call it no more. I mean, this is my point. I'm going with this whole thing right now. Is all
listen,
the games
listen,
I watch,
folks.
the Tennessee
Listen.
games, the Alabama, all the games I watched this past weekend, the umpires was not throwing the flag at the time of the so-called penalty. I had several in Alabama that I downloaded the video that I wanted to put up, but I don't know how. I'm a dumbass old man. I don't know how to do it, and I couldn't show you. One of them, right quick, I'll tell you. When at the beginning of the game, Alabama, South Florida game, when the quarterback is running out, he's going around there, he's cutting the corner, and our linebacker pushed them out. Right there at the sideline, pushed him out. Well, they call that unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. First down, here we go again. Which that would have been fourth down, they'd had to punt the ball. But no, they called that. And after you rewatch it, his ass is still in the play. And if he wouldn't have pushed him, he'd have kept on running. But what I was going to say on that was the two people that was right there with them, the one behind, the one in front, all come together. You see it, everything's cool. Boom, they spot the ball. Then this guy back here throws the flag. This delay flag throwing's got to quit. I don't care what team it is.
Exactly.
Exactly. If you see it, throw it. If you really think it's happening, throw the flag. Don't let everything get going in. The band going up. The guy done went to the damn stadium, got him another beer and a bag of chips, and got back and sat down and throw the flag. If you got to talk about it, it's not a damn flag. You throw the flag, then you talk about it.
Yes.
Sorry. I got a problem with that. I really and truly do. I got a serious problem with that. And it happened all this past weekend. used to lay flat because it was so funny. Even in the Tennessee game, my wife and I was here because we had the Alabama game up here. We had the Tennessee game on the computer in front of us. You know, I was watching both of them. And even the Tennessee game, Tennessee would make a good play. Me and her go, 1001, 1002, 1003. We'd go all the way to 1007, but we thought, okay, that was a good play. But we was waiting on a flag. Seriously, we was waiting on a flag. Because they're not throwing flags at the beginning. They're holding them this year for some damn reason, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're holding them. I mean, it's just like the damn targeting we got. Everything was cool. No umpires threw it. Everything was great. Boom, boom. They said, you know, it's time. It's our boom. And they go, oh, instant replay. 5 minutes later. Okay, on the replay, it's showing targeting. He's out. Well, how come the umpires didn't see it? See my point? You can slow anything down. Hell, you can slow me down, and I might be able to satisfy my wife. But in live action, it ain't happening. Just saying. Just saying. What do you think there, Wheaton?
I agree with you. Totally agree. I mean, why throw a damn late flag if it's been what? Like you said, you count down 1001, all that shit there. Yeah. But, you know, it's all against this right here. Once again, right here, what you see behind me. They hate us because they ain't us. You know, they want to, these damn referees are even doing that shit. They hate us because they don't want to see us persevere and go through our progressions and actually win, which we do things right, and we do that. You know that, brother. Everybody knows that in the damn chat there. We persevere, and we're gonna persevere, and we're gonna win.
I need a refill.
Help yourself, man. I can continue on. Yes, sir, brother, because I'm on that shit. I don't care to tell you, I finished a half a bottle of that big bottle that I had of the damn Black Label Johnny Walker Black. I got the good shit, as somebody suggested in the damn chat. Maybe he's on here now. But yes, I'm on that shit. But I don't care. I'm going to be for our damn team. And this damn shit about the damn, what he said about, you know, throwing a flag late there. 1001, 1002, 1000, on up to 7. Why wait so damn long to throw a damn flag? What the hell? What the hell?
I agree, brother. And
so go ahead, man.
Real quick. Hey, T, good to see you, brother. I didn't know you was in here. Roll Tide, my man. Roll Tide. But with all that being said, I'm going to have to throw this up here right quick. I was so proud. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was waiting on the building inspector today all damn day long. At the end of the day, he goes, well, I can't make it. Well, fuck, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning for no damn reason. That's all right. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Ooh, shit.
Anyway, while I was there, I'm walking the job, making sure everything's ready for him. In between, I'm checking out what some of these other shows talking about. Everybody's down in Jalen. I mean, they're giving him hell. I'm like, what? What game did y'all watch? I'm not seeing it. What? Did you? There's only a couple of times that I saw him get frustrated. I mean, really frustrated. But for the whole game, this young man stayed calm. He looked for the next play. He was not worried. If we'd had any other quarterback in that game, we would have lost it. We wouldn't have had no 3 touchdowns in the last 6 minutes because everybody's been panicking, been over with. We'd have thrown the interception. The man did not throw one interception. Not one of the 3 turnovers was from him. He stayed calm, cool, collected, and he got it done. He was all business. He got it done. So for all y'all that still Jalen Milroe downers, suck my damn dick, please. Please. And I won't even get a goddamn erection. You're going to have to do it soft. Because y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Jalen Milroe is our quarterback. It's his time, and he has proven himself. He has thrown media his passes that he messed up. He did. But what are you going to do when you
Yes.
got defenders hanging all over you because your offensive line ain't blocking? What are you supposed to do? They was coming from everywhere. They was not blocking nowhere. He had no escape. Now, granted, I agree with what Nick Saban Jr. I agree with Rise Up, and I agree with KB. I agree with all of them. And Van, I agree with you too, sir. We should have had some kind of plays in, knowing what type of defense that they're going to throw at us. We should have had some. All right, bring your rushers in. I'm gonna dump it over you. Tied in, running back, acts like he's gonna block, rolls out, gets the pass, goes because everybody's already upfield. We're throwing over them. We're letting them come to you, and then we're going to go throw over you. Granted, I wish we'd have done that, but we didn't. But we didn't. So what we was doing was getting our quarterback hit a lot. But he stood his grounds. He played a hell of a game, and y'all please don't forget, we still won 42-16. Bottom line, 42-16. One hell of a game. Scary, nervous, tore me to slap out of frame. But when you sit down and think about it, we learn a lot on this game. Our younger people got to have more playing time, and we got Wisconsin coming up. Gonna be a tough game, y'all. Ain't gonna lie about it. And if we can get a couple of our linemen back, as I'm proud of our defense. I am very proud of our defense. Defensive back, like we've all said, they still need quite a bit of work. I ain't gonna deny that. But as a whole, our defense played their asses off. I'm very proud of them. Go ahead, William.
I do want to say that. I agree with you. I apologize to our Alabama fan base. I know this color behind us is not Alabama, and I need to fix that. I do. Because if you see the color back there, it's not Alabama.
Don't say it. Don't say what color it is.
I am not.
Don't you say
I
it.
will not. I'm going to fix that. Trust me. But I'm saying that I'm going to fix that. But anyway, I agree with you. Milroe needs some work. I have to totally say that. If you didn't say it, I will. He needs some work. Because there's times when he just
what area?
Wants to,
what area, William?
Well, he wants to look in one spot. When he looks downfield, he just wants to look in one spot, and there might be somebody else open on the other side.
He didn't get an opportunity to look around. They were all over him. You got 1,001, and they're there.
I agree with that. Whoever the offensive line coach is, he needs to be talked to. Offensive line coach, because evidently
there's a lot of learning that's going to be done on this one, and we're going to find out against Wisconsin if it worked or not. Because if we don't get all this worked out, Georgia's going to eat our ass.
Dude, now I want to ask you.
We don't get this shit worked out.
I want to ask. I do want to ask you personally. Do we have an offensive line coach, or is it just Coach Sheridan? Period.
Ken, you didn't have to say it, brother. Ken, that was mean, Ken. We was trying not to say that damn word. Y'all don't like that word. We don't like that word. You didn't have to talk about his coach.
It ain't gonna say. It ain't gonna be said here for damn sure. I'll get that fixed. I guarantee you, as Joe Namath would say, that's gonna be fixed. Don't worry about that, Ken. You just stay with your pukey orange that you got. Your pukey orange, and I'll fix this here. Don't worry about that. Roll Tide, Alabama folks. I'll take care of that. But yes, anyway.
A lot of people think like you do. They're looking at, okay, they see what's going on. They look down and feel, well, we had an open guy. Why didn't throw? Because his ass was being hit. They wasn't looking at what was going on.
Yes.
He didn't have time to go through his possession. But when you don't have time, that's where you go, all right, cool. They're being overexerted. Here, come on, we're going to use that. You're going to take that snap. I want you tight end. I'm going to bring 2 tight ends set. Come on in here. And wherever they're bringing, you got them all lined up where they're coming, fine. I want you to go up there tight end. I want you to act like you're going to bump him, and I just want you to turn around. I'm going to throw you the ball. Because all them defenders are upfield. Now, he's got the ball, and all the defensive backs got to come to him. He's done got 5-10 yards by the time they come to him. And that would stop that shit. But that was not being called. That was not being called.
Exactly.
I mean, we have.
Exactly, Spencer.
I have great excitement for our coaching staff for this year. Now, I don't know if they'll all be here next year or not, but I'm just talking about this year. I have great excitement for them. I think we have a national championship coaching staff. We have a national championship talent on our team. So I really believe that we can win a natty, but we got to take these games coming up and learn from them. I mean, seriously learn and make real adjustments. Players and coaches alike make adjustments. Not just say we're going to do it, we got to do it. We have to do it. And we get better and better as we go. We've got to. Go ahead, William. Got any last words? We're on our hour right here.
I am. I just about got it drank there, brother.
There you go.
That's my second one. But anyway, yes, sir. I do want to say if we do have an offensive line coach, he needs to be talked to because he ought to be able to protect the quarterback enough to where he can do check downs, and evidently he's not able to do check down. And I don't know, Milroe does tend to seem to just look one way instead of looking on the other side of the field, which somebody could be open. You know what I mean? That's my problem. That's the only problem I got with Milroe. I love him. He pulls us out in the damn nick of time. I love him. I do. But, you know, that's his one problem. He don't look down the field on the other side. He's just got one view, and that's the one he's going to show to, and he's going to go to that one. He shouldn't do that. You know, and hopefully, you know, that Sheridan's going to tell him, hey, you know, there's more than one spot on the field to look at. You know, over here, look at this right here. You know, and it might not be happening there, but roll tide, and we're going to get it done. We're going to get it fixed and beat Wisconsin. We're going to do it. Roll tide.
Roll tide. Now, with that being said, I will say this, because I've also heard on other channels where Milroe was getting drilled after his touchdown run was called back, that, you know, he was pissed off and because, you know, his offensive lineman cost him a touchdown.
Right.
He did not play the part. I've heard that. Well, that's fucking bullshit. I don't know. That's just fucking bullshit. I want anybody in here listening. Anybody rewatching this. I want y'all to listen. Look at me. Listen. I want y'all to take a friggin' snap. Go to a football field, take a snap. I want y'all to run 80 friggin' yards as hard as you can, because you got people chasing you. People want to hurt you, and you run all the way down. You get a touchdown. Boom, you slam the ball down. Touchdown. Then you turn around. Oh, penalty. You got to walk all the way back up 80 yards. Then walk another 10 yards. And now it's time to play again. Now you have to be ready to take the next snap and run the ball. You're winded all the hell. You're having a hard time breathing. You just ran 80 fucking yards. And you're expecting him to play well? That should have been a timeout to me. Right. Coach DeBoyer, when they got back to the line, called a timeout, gave that man time to catch his breath, breathe, get the blood out of his head, you know, get everything back down normal, than expecting him to run 3 back-to-back plays, winded and exhausted. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know if y'all agree or not over here, but that's just facts. That's how I think about it. But with all that being said, I want to give everybody an update real quick. It's my damn fault that I don't have the bank stuff up in here to donate yet to take them out to the ball game. My job has got me wide F open. I mean, wide open. I can't. I just got home 30 minutes before we started this show. Took a quick shower, shit shower and shave, came on here. That was it. It was that quick. But only thing they're waiting on me is go down there and sign paperwork. Everything's approved. I just got to find time to get to the bank to sign the paperwork, and then I'll start posting the account that y'all can put the money in so we can send people to ball games. Me personally, I haven't got the money, but whatever we get in the bank, I will spend on everybody. Because right now, the Georgia game coming up in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, coming up in 3 weeks, ain't it?
Yeah, I think that's our game after Wisconsin. Yes.
The game's coming up is $300 a ticket. So right now, I'm hoping we get enough money in once I get the account up there. Because Truist Bank, y'all, it ain't no bull. It's my bank I bank with, Truist Bank. They're giving me a secured line for people to donate to. So what we're going to do is, as the money comes in, we're going to look at the games coming up. All right. What I'm going to do is go one night motel rooms, 2 tickets. So a husband and wife, husband and significant, whatever, whoever you want to be with that weekend. I like to get 2 tickets so both of y'all can get in. And I would like to be able to pay for a room for that night. So after the ball game, y'all can do whatever you got to do to enjoy yourselves. You know what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm looking for. And I would love to be able to give at least $100, $150, Visa card for y'all to be able to have dinner, drink, whatever you want to use it for. That's your business. You want to use it on gas to get down there? Well, that is my goal. And if this ever takes off, then we're going to do even more. I ain't even going to go there yet. Whatever's in that bank, I'm going to spend. Because if I don't spend it, because it's in my personal name, I have to pay taxes on it. And I ain't doing that, y'all. I'm going to spend that money. I might be giving gift cards out at the end of the year, just to y'all, whoever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's the deal on this. So that is my last words on that. And once again, I want to thank everybody. And I do apologize that I have not been putting y'all's comments up on the screen because I'm just a crazy old fucker, a hillbilly, and I can't do too many things at one time. You can ask my wife on that one. Go ahead, William.
Now, I want to emphasize that what you just said. He has to spend every penny of that by the end of the year. It's got to be spent. So you can invite your husband or significant other or whoever it is, whoever.
Yeah, it's hard to say, ain't it? Hard to say.
2 tickets. Okay, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be donating. I already told him that I'm going to be donating myself. So y'all feel free to do that whenever he posts that. So I'm going to be putting that in there. So I got you back, brother. I'll do what I can.
Just so you know, I'm having to put 200 in just to start the account.
I'll match it.
There you go. So we're getting close to. Well, you put in a little bit. We're getting close to 1 ticket for the Alabama Georgia game. But I want to give people. I'm not going to do it like right now. I'm not going to do it, for this coming weekend because people's got to have time to put in for time off of work. All that. I want to at least do 2 weeks ahead of time. Give people a fair shot to ask for vacation or whatever. The only thing I need everybody's help with in the comment section is what's the best way for us to pick the winner?
Yes.
I need y'all to think about that. And I'm going to put this up one more time before I slide up out of here. because I would like for y'all to email me your thoughts because I need help on the best way of doing that. And I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm gonna tell y'all again. I ain't gonna lie about it. The first one going is gonna be jamming. He's the one that gave me this drive to do this. His comments, he's never been to a game. He would love to go to
Yes.
a game. His family, blah blah. He gave me this drive. So yes, he's gonna be the first one. So if y'all don't want to be jamming, once I get the side up here to go to the game, don't donate no money. Because he's the first one going. Say that right here, right now. Whatever game we can send him to, 2 tickets, 1 room for a night, and hopefully $150 gift card that I can email him or mail him to spend that weekend. That's who's going. So I hope that don't. I mean, I hope that's clear. I don't think I need help in is after that. How do I pick winners? I need help with that one. I got my ideals, but I would love more from y'all if y'all could give me some. I appreciate it. But with that being said, we're 12 minutes over, and I want to slide up out of here. So we're already late, but I want to thank every one of y'all. Thank all y'all for coming in here. William, you got one more thing you want to say? Go ahead, bro.
Now, I just want to say after this, that you've already said, just because he's got the first one don't mean that you don't have a chance for the next one. So please, you've got the email address there. Go ahead and run it again, Spencer, if you want to. Please get to that email address, put your name in the pot, and then we'll pick from there. So we've got a panel here. We got Spencer and me and whoever else he wants to put in there. We'll look at that and we'll pick from there. So I don't know how he's going to do it. So that's up to him. This is his baby and we're going to go with it. So however you want to say that, go ahead, brother.
Well, a little clarification before we take us out. The reason I put the email up there I'm going to, I want y'all's opinion on how we're going to do it. We have not decided how we're going to do it yet. Now, that is a good idea, William. That is a good one. Everybody send me over, blah, and I send it out to the guys, and everybody vote. That is a good idea. But no, it just, if you can, it'd be great. But right now, let's slide up on out of here. I do appreciate everybody. I do love each and every single one of y'all. Share it if you can, and always, we love our app being tapped. Tap our app, baby. Tap this app. We love it. All right, let's slide up out of here with a little bit of Bear Bryant.
You've got to be better in all 3 areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here the national champion.